a starting time of 6 minutes and 30 seconds, I think we are right on time. D, you are not late whatsoever. We are here. We are ready. Happy, what day of the week is this? I can tell you one thing, it's not Sunday. Happy Tuesday night for, well, better late than never on the weekly challenge. We are ready to rock and roll. Hopefully the volume's not too loud. This time I've been trying to adjust it a little bit. It's a little wonky. That's fine. Ignore the fact that we had to restart. I had to change the internet. It's like, yeah, no, you're done. You're not even started and you're done. So that's fine. We're ready though. This week's challenge, we're gonna do something a little bit different to start this off today. Let me get into the right screen here. There we go. Well, hello. I actually kind of like this full screen border. Yeah, I like this full screen border. Oh, system's ready and on standby. Okay, standing by, sir. Alright, make sure everything's working. Fantastic. I need to move the chat because I messed with the chat window the other day. Let's move that real quick before we get started. My brain's not quite yet awake. I just got off work. Let me see. So we put that there. Yeah, that's better right there. I like that. Alright. D, I trust you to stand by on systems. I trust your ability to do what you need to do, sir. That was supposed to sound a lot cooler in my head. It's fine. It sounds fantastic in my head, right? It's great. Fantastic. Alright, let's hop over here because instead of starting off by talking for like 5 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what we are dealing with. And I got my new badge. Have you guys seen the badge yet? I don't think I've shown it to you yet. Load in. Private, thank you. I love private games, much nicer than public games. I've never tried a public game, I can't actually say that, so ignore me. I got the Reaper badge, which was earned by watching any Phasmophobia streamer for 2 hours. So, that's kind of cool. I like the wolf. I really like the wolf on it. Oh, no longer confused with you. What? What? You're not confused with my what? Oh. I was like, confused with your what? You didn't finish! Insert the Captain America. What were you gonna say? You weren't finished! Do you need me to wait a minute again for you, D? The previous message did not send, so much more confusion. Yeah, now I'm very confused. I'm not less confused now, I'm more confused now. Alright, well, while you figure that out, let's look at what we have to deal with this week. This week's challenge is Sanity Survival. Sanity is a scarce source. Let's try that again. Sanity is a scarce resource with no pills or lights. Be careful finding this nightmare ghost. Correctly find the ghost type in 10 Redview Court, $5,000. 2 things that are very important for this challenge. First thing, no pills and no lights. No sanity, no lights. Be careful finding this nightmare ghost. Which tells us right off the bat, we're only getting 2 pieces of evidence. So we have to work and use our knowledge for the 3rd one. The second thing I want to point out, well, probably the 4th thing actually I want to point out, that this marks the 6th month point. This is the first video, or rather stream. This was the first stream that I did starting to do the weekly challenges every single week. This is the first one I did. This is my 6th month anniversary, I should call it. We have officially gone through every single weekly challenge, completed every single weekly challenge on stream. And I am very, very proud of that. At least people on YouTube can see my Twitch messages and are no longer confusing trying to have discussions with me. Yeah, exactly, there we go. There we are. Yeah, I think, is it working this morning? Is it actually, you know, integrating both chats together like it's supposed to be? Because it's supposed to be. And it doesn't always do it. Sometimes it's like, yeah, at the beginning of a stream, great. At the end, you're not getting them to do things together. By the way, I did adjust the volume a little bit. Is my volume good compared to the game audio? We've got music playing in the background. Hang on, let me turn it off so you can hear. Because I know the important part of this challenge, particularly with, it's one of the dark ones, it's one of the ones you gotta be in the dark for, you sit around a lot, you listen, is you have to be able to hear the ghost steps. And Twitch, yep. You can see YouTube and Twitch. Great, okay, we're good then. I also love how you do this. I have to say, I love how you do the chat. Makes me look both ways before crossing the street. It's great. Alright. We'll make sure everything is good before we head in. We can look at this for the fun of it. Starting Sanity 75. Makes sense, we're on Nightmare. I thought we started on 80 on Nightmare. It's fine. Illustration 0. Sanity drain speed 200. Sprinting is on. Player speed is on. We do have flashlights. Okay, I did not think we had flashlights. Consumables always off. Ghost speed is normal. Frequency high. Changing favorite room low. Activity level low. Event frequency low. He is everywhere. He is omnipotent. Friendly ghost off. 2 seconds of grace period. Very high hunt duration. You get 2 pieces of evidence. Yeah. Fingerprint chance 100%. Fingerprint duration 120 seconds. No setup time. Random weather. High doors. Medium hiding places. No monitor. Yes activity monitor. Fuse box is broken. Fuse box is off. And we have 2 cursed possessions. We have... Okay, omnipresence. You are omnipresent. I'm sorry. I guess omnipotence is all-knowing, right? Omnipresence everywhere. Cursed possessions are tarot cards and a voodoo doll. Interesting that we get 2 of them, both of which drain your sanity. Very interesting we have to use those. Alright, and it said it was on Ridgeview? Ridgeview, okay. This is not a bad map. Alright, let's give it a whirl, see what happens. We have done this before. But it has been a while, and it did take a hot minute, so buckle in. It's gonna be a good one. Oh, yuck. Okay, the first thing I saw was tier 1. The second thing I see is tier 2. So we have a combination, it looks like. We have, like, tier 2 candles. I think that's a 2 on the motion sensor, not positive. 1 on the sanity, we get 1 sanity. That's not gonna do me any good whatsoever. Level 1 torches. There's a serious lack of smudges here. There's no smudges here. I don't remember that being part of the challenge last time. 1 crucifix, so 1 saving grace. Tier 1 on the normal equipment. Tier 2 on the dots. Tier 2 on the flashlights. Tier 1 on the camera. No setup time. Camera's gonna do me nothing to start off with. We have a broken monitor, which we know because it's in nightmare mode. And the breaker's not gonna do me any good, so it doesn't matter. 3 floors. Here we go. Omnipotence is all-powerful. Omniscience is all-knowing. Okay. Well, I was wrong on both things. Omnipresent would be, because Omni is all, so that omnipresent would be everywhere at once. Alright, well, best thing we can do right now is we have 75% sanity. We can still try to find the ghost, just knowing that it's probably gonna try to hunt very quickly. Alright, let's just start with our normal stuff. We have 75% sanity. We have a chance. It's just not a great chance. It's just not fantastic. Alright, so don't even worry about the breaker. Just start looking for stuff. That's all we gotta do is just start looking for things. Alright. Oh, there's a foot. I love foots in the kitchen. That's where it's supposed to be for sure. Wait. Wait. No way. What just got bumped? Something just got bumped. Well, it's right here, and that's an EMF 5. Alright, so we gotta take this carefully because we know that we're not gonna get any lights or anything. That was a very, easiest bone ever. Easiest EMF 5 ever. I think it's right here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's right here. Alright, well that was easy. I'll just drop you right there. My hiding spot is gonna be probably beside the fridge. That's probably the best one we have at this point. I'm not gonna go looking for a hiding spot if we have a good location, and we do. Very easy EMF 5, very active ghost. Easiest ghost find and EMF 5 evidence. I know that was way too easy. Alright, we get 1 crucifix burn on us. I'm gonna take this just for the fun of it. I know, I don't like when ghosts are suspiciously easy. Nothing good ever comes from a ghost who's suspiciously easy at the beginning. Nothing. I took that sanity. I don't know why, because it's gonna do literally nothing for me, because the ghost restoration is 0. But at least I can drop these right inside the door. And when I get jump scared, it's gonna be great. Alright, we'll drop you here. That should cover the entire room. I'm gonna drop you there for now. It could be an Oni, could it? Yes, it could be an Oni. That was very active. Very immediately active for 75% sanity. This could be an Oni right off the bat. I was probably got to when you took that sanity. I know, I'm taking it for the sake of taking it. It's not going to do me any good. But it's funny to take it just because I can. I like when they give you an option for something. Like, obviously you can't use it, so what's the point? Like, I'm just going to drop this in here. I have 1 crucifix burn, so... Right. Poultry's not on the list because we have EMF 5. Just clarifying that for anyone who was confused. That's a good angle. I don't think you've touched anything that I can touch. But I know you have an EMF 5, so that's good. I'm gonna talk to you. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Are you far? Do you like throwing things on the kitchen table? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Oh yeah, okay, alright. Alright, don't throw plates at me. Are you near? Are you around? Where are you? Bruh. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Which door? Which door? Which door? That door. That door. 100% chance for fingerprints unless it's an obake. So no fingerprints unless we have obake. Obake is on the table. Obake is on the table. Are you here? Are you close? I don't think we're getting spirit box. Are you near? Are you around? Where are you? Holy moly! What are you doing in this house? Where are you? Are you here? Okay. I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna step out. I was going to step outside if you don't mind. Thank you so much for entertaining that train of thought. I was literally said I'm gonna step outside before you do something and you're gonna regret. Slams the door in my nose. Oh my word, tell me this is not an Oni. Tell me this is an Oni if not telling me this is an Oni. Holy cow. Alright, Oni should have dots, right? Dots and... I didn't see ghost orbs, that's good. I didn't see spirit box. Didn't see writing. Didn't see ultraviolet. One of them we're not going to get, but we could have freezing temperatures. This could be an Oni right off the bat. I can look at this now. I'm outside. I don't think... So many objects being thrown, but this is a very good vantage point of the room, and there's no orbs. I didn't see any when I walked in there the first time, and I don't see any now. Okay, I'm going to drop another dots projector in there. My sanity has taken a gigantic hit, I have no doubt. That's probably put me in hunting range right now. Okay. What else can we do? We need to check for freezing. I will drop another book. I feel vaguely sure we're not getting spirit box. I walked over it as it was doing multiple events. Nothing happened. I don't see ghost orbs, so we're safe on mimic. Oni does not have a forced evidence, though, so... My main problem is if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to see it while it's hunting. And the problem is there's no lights in the house other than my flashlight. So it's going to have to be close to me for me to see if it's an Oni. And I'm not that great at Oni levels. Okay. Book is still here. That's there. Temperature please be below freezing. No, but you're close. If you're not... I'm going to take this foot now, thank you. It's not below freezing. Keep going, please. There's a lot of things, you could be a spirit, you could be just really angry at me for being in your room. You could just keep chucking plates at me. I know you're chucking plates. Wait, why is the temperature going up? No, go back down. I need you to touch another door, actually, if you don't mind. Touch another door. I want to see if you leave fingerprints this time. Because Mabake has a chance of not leaving fingerprints. And you've only touched one thing. Okay. Still above freezing. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. That is not good, sir. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? I heard a door. It was delayed. There isn't on the list. What door? What door you touched? I don't know what door you just touched. There's no door around here. There's literally not a door around here. Still above freezing. Ah! Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you around? I know you're not a poltergeist. You could be a spirit or an Oni right now. Those are the most active two right now. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? What's your name? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're running out of time. I'm going to check for hiding. Okay, garage hiding's open too. Depending on which room the ghost what's half the room the ghost spawns in, that might be better. We're gonna have to run for it. Okay, I do have time. Will you just please go below freezing? Okay, let's reevaluate what we're looking at right now. Because we don't have below freezing, we don't have spirit box, we don't have orbs, we don't have writing. We've got a whole bunch of nothing other than EMF 5. Literally, that is it. I can't even roll a ghost orb because it's a nightmare run. The stinking nightmare run. I can't even say 100% we don't have orbs. I mean, I don't see him, but that means nothing when you only get 2 pieces of evidence. It's gonna have to hunt sooner or later. Wait, what was I getting evidence of? What were you giving me evidence of? It just said evidence. You didn't say what. Wasn't object thrown. Was it dots? Did I just get a brief dots? Wait a second. Did I just get a Goryo? Play that back. Did I just get a Goryo? It said evidence, but I didn't see anything outside of the camera, and I think the only thing that would have shown evidence was... Hang on, I'm putting this down. I'm going back to the truck. I think we have a Goryo. I did not see dots in person, and I think the only thing that says evidence would be an actual piece of evidence, and the only thing I didn't see were dots. I think we've got a Goryo. I'm gonna watch this for a minute. I'm out of the room. I can't move locations. But if I sit here long enough, I think I'm gonna see myself a Goryo. Am I crazy? Because nothing else should say just evidence on the tab. Like, it threw something. Sure, fantastic, great. It said evidence. Which means evidence of one of the pieces of evidence, which means this is probably a Goryo. It just happened to clip the side of the camera, maybe? Because I did not see dots in person. I didn't even think about Goryo still being on the table. I think I'm going to go Goryo. I don't see it, but that was strange. How that happened was strange. Let's go Goryo, just to see if that was what I think it was. I could sit here for a while, or we could make this a quick run and go in and out and be like, this is a Goryo. I mean, no harm, no foul. Let's try it. I mean, that was weird. That was definitely weird enough to be a Goryo. Come on. Yeah, it was! Alright! That was a very active, very angry Goryo. Look at that. I was so flabbergasted. I'm like, what is happening? What did I just see that I didn't see? It was because it was on the camera, so I didn't see what the camera did. 1 down, 2 to go. Let's go. Alright, time for a drink. Drink break. I decided to eat a whole bunch of, like, sandwich related things before I stream, so my voice is like, ugh. Hydrate. Okay, we're good for next round. Alright, we try this again. And I highly doubt it's gonna be that easy again. There's no way. We walked in and that ghost was like, here, have all the evidence you need. That wasn't even a nightmare ghost. That was too easy. That was suspiciously way too easy. Alright, take those in, take those in. This one will not be that easy. Literally, we walked in the door and the ghost was like, I'm right here. Come and get me. I'm a nightmare ghost you could actually get with literally 1 piece of evidence because I did the one thing that I have to do to be this ghost. Alright, let's look around. We're gonna identify our hiding spots because we don't have very long, so we gotta do this fast. We find our hiding spots. We find where we need to go. This door is open. This door is open. This door is closed. No hiding in here. Check this room. The breaker is going to make things really, really hard, but we're going to check the breaker room anyway because these doors were both open. Okay. 5-ish degrees. Moderately cold. Bun Bun is just chilling. That is the cord of a fan. That did scare me a little bit. Alright, am I on voice activation before I do anything else? No, I'm not. Okay, we're good. I can talk then. This is why I always can change back, because I'm always on voice activation, and I'm like, I'm gonna die if I talk to chat, so... That was a curtain. The only main difficulty of this house is how big it is. We got doors open here and here. So it is nightmare, so doors can be open, but we also need to be aware that it's probably suspiciously gonna be weird if a door is open. So we need more evidence than just a door. Anything else? Oh, video doll, hello. My favorite thing to do in a haunted house? Play the piano. Oh, wait a minute, it was dropping in here, wasn't it? Hang on. Let's wait and see if this room. This room was, I noticed a little spike there. Okay. Oh, this one's much quieter. He's gonna hunt before I know where he is, isn't he? I think he's gonna hunt early on me. Alright, we've got a mannequin there. We've got hiding spots in the garage. The very back of the garage. Not the best place. It is literally the back of the garage. Okay. Alright. Let's get basement knocked out before we do anything else. Just so I can head upstairs and feel, like, confident. Kinda, sorta confident that it's not down here. It's very hard, again, to judge when the temperatures are out. I heard that. Where was that? Was that this? No, that was close. I heard that. I don't know if that was down here or upstairs, but I definitely heard something. Hi, mannequin. It sounded like the locker, but I don't think it was the locker. I think it was something upstairs. Temperature was fine down there. It could have been attic. They do have a weird way of levels working. It could be basement too. I could be walking right into it. Oh, that's a very open door. And I hear hallway. Hallway. I hear the sink light on. Gonna verify that it's not. Oh, okay. These doors are very, very open. The shower. I think it's the hall. I think it's the hall. Okay, it's coming through the hall. Okay, this is too big. It's too big of a room to block. I'm gonna just. Okay. Gotta keep the flashlight with me this time. It's a little bit higher up. We gotta be careful. We do have a hiding spot in the ghost room. So if we have time to put all the evidence in there, which we may not, but if we have time to put all the evidence in there, I can hide in the closet and listen if I hear anything off. And there's a chance it could also be a ghost, but also could be a Yuri, because there's a lot of really open doors that might have been a little too open for the situation at hand. I'm going to drop this here for now. I'm not going to take this until I know for sure, so it could be a wraith or not. Big stinking hallway. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to do this in the dark, and I don't like this. Because that's when the ghost hunts. But because we have so many doors that have been touched, just for the absolute fun of it. Because we have so many doors that have been touched, I am going to take a UV in. Just to rule out. I think Yuri does not have it, ironically, so we need to look for fingerprints. Those doors, I mean, none of them were fully open, but a lot of them were, like, more open than they should have been. That's how, like, ghost orbs. Instant identification. Okay, so we've got ghost orbs. That is good for a Yuri. I'm gonna mark Yuri now. See if we get something else speed. Or just die. Or we could just die. Wasn't a Fae, wasn't a Raichu, wasn't a Revenant. Oh, Banshee. It could be a Banshee. Okay, that might be a Yuri. But that could be a Banshee because that thing spawned on my face. Banshee stalked towards you. I mean, I was technically, like, right there, but I was in the other room. It shouldn't have spawned on me otherwise. That's a Wraith that does that, but still. Is it a Yuri? It's a Mimic! I've got some jobs ready. It mimicked a Wraith! Oh, no! That makes so much sense! I'm like, no! That doesn't make sense. I'm like, even Banshees don't spawn on your face. They spawn near you. It didn't even give me a chance. Oh, if I had thought about that, yeah, that was mimicking a Wraith. Me and my stupid salt comment. Alright, fine. You can have that one. That was good. That was good. Had I listened to that one a couple hunts, I probably could have got that. Had it not spawned in my face, I would have got that. Rats! Oh, okay, that's a lesson. That knocked me down a few notches. Alright, let's go. I understand. I was confident on that one too. I'm like, I know it was a stalker. I had at least figured out that it was a stalker, and it was because it was stalking a Wraith. Ah. Okay, give me something a little easier to find this time. Got a hiding spot right there. That's good. Basement door, very open. We did all. Hi Charlie, how's it going? All right, looking for cold temperatures. Remember, we gotta give it a minute. It's not gonna be fast. Not gonna be fast whatsoever. Okay, the mannequin's in the right spot. Hiding spot in the far end of the garage. Again. Hiding spot filled here. Again. Moderate temperature. Nothing unusual right now. Well, that felt kind of unusual. Never mind. Ghost is like, hi, I'm here. Please pay attention to me. There's one of these two rooms. Okay. That's good to know. That's very good to know, actually. Thank you. Just for the fun of it. There we go. Because there's no reason not to. Alright, we know it's one of those two rooms. So let's get our first three things set up. I'm gonna cry. I'm still crying for the mimic. If I had stopped to think about that, I'm like, I should have known that banshees don't spawn on you, they stalk towards you. Meaning, it hadn't seen me, so there was no reason it should have known. It shouldn't spawn in my face, it should have spawned in the hallway right outside the room. Had I thought that through, yeah, that was a wraith. And that wasn't a possibility at that point. Because we got orbs, it was out. So, we should have known. It's hallway. Should have known right away that we had ourselves a mimic. But, you know, sometimes hindsight is 20/20. Like, you don't realize what it is until you look back at it and you're like, oh. You know, that makes sense. Okay, so is it here? Oh, no. You saw me. Okay, it's normal speed. It's normal speed. Okay. He came fast. Alright. So, we're not looking at a Rev. Rev would have killed me instantly. We're not looking at a I think we had line of sight speed up. Yeah, it wasn't a Hantu. It would be a lot faster. The whole house would be cold right now. Not a twin. I didn't see any orbs. I didn't get a chance to look, but I don't think it's Mimic this time. Not a Myling. I heard it pretty much everywhere. So normal. I had equipment, so not a Raiju. And I think that's about all I could get off of that one. It came at me kind of quickly, though. Like, a little bit faster than I would have liked. Alright, we're going to sit here for another one and see if anything changes before I go out there. I'm going to wait for the next hunt to be over. I was not expecting him to come at me that quickly. I know my sanity is 75, and technically the ghost can come quickly. I wasn't expecting it to be that quickly. I was not prepared at all. The last two were a lot slower to come than that. Alright, give me one more. Ah, yellow stinker. How was it? That might be a Yuri. I'm not very good at the new Yuri door thing, but that was definitely a time off. Those 3 doors in front of don't you come around this corner, I will find you, sir. Don't you dare. He's going downstairs. Alright. It's hard because you can't tell between if he's on this floor or if he's going down the stairs behind me, which is literally right there. So, it's kind of hard to tell. And this is not a foolproof hiding spot either, so you can always die here. And he's done. Okay. We have a few seconds to get back over here now. Definitely in this room. I'm going to drop you in here. Oh, wait, is he... Oh, no, is he hallway? I could be wrong. He might be hallway. Is he hallway? I can't remember. He's hallway. He was hallway. I remember. We talked about this. He was hallway. Okay, go outside. Alright, 2 hunts. Normal speed ghost. He's in the hallway. So I had the dots in the right spot the first time. I have a camera there, so we can look at that now. He's been an aggressive little booger. I can tell you that so far. I have my, one thing. We have a dots right there. I should bring it back out into the hallway. Because I think, right now, yeah, Goryo's still on the list. We could have 2 Goryos in a row. Well, technically, we had a Mimic in between them, but we could have 2 Right, we might have 2 Goryos in a row. Alright, let's see, what else can I do? I can take a crucifix and it'll give me 25 more seconds of free time. It's about all the time I'm gonna get. It's so normal speed. I have no idea what my sanity is at right now. I can try to drop this in here. I got that guy in there at least. I'm taking Salt. We're gonna take Salt and make sure it's not a Wraith this time. But, I haven't seen dots. And I just saw dots, so... One of these little friends. It's a big area. Maybe not be enough. It's a big area. Okay. Let me see the dots in person. I'd feel better if I could see the dots in person. I know you're right there. This should cover most of it. I think this might be all one room. Oh, it's all one room. Okay, that was a candle. This is not gonna make it. This isn't gonna do me anything. Okay, try there. Okay. Whoa! That was an open... Is it gonna do something later? That was a very open door. Oh, hi! You're still on the table. Oh, that was such a big open door. Okay, I need you to step in the dots one more time. If you step in the dots while I can see you right now, you're a Yuri. That was a fully open door. Yuris, I think, are the only ghosts that can fully open a door, right? They have not changed that. Other ghosts can slightly open doors, but Yuris are the only ones who have to open the door all the way, and that was a full door open. Alright, do it one more time. I did not get fingerprints either. Which means nothing. I could have it hidden. But do me a favor. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what I wanted you to do. I think it's a Yuri. That was a very big open door. That was such... It went from closed to entirely open. And Yuris, if I am not mistaken, and I have been wrong about this before, but if I'm not mistaken, Yuris are the only ghosts that can fully close to fully open a door. And that was fully open. Other ghosts can touch it twice and open it, but not one motion. I am actually guaranteedly very sure that this is a Yuri. Come and kill me. I know you're a Yuri. I thought you might have been last time, but I needed to see it. Remember, we were sitting here and was like, I hear a lot of door touches. And I thought I heard a delayed door touch. And I think, had I not touched that door, I think I would have got delayed on it. I think this is a Yuri. I am willing to bet it's a Yuri. And I am not a gambling person. So let's go see if I have learned my lesson about Yuris. Because remember last time, we have a lot of trouble with it. It has changed so much in how the rules work on it that I'm not 100% on him. It's like one or two ghosts that I'm not 100% on. Back in the day, I could tell you instantly if a door opened and closed, if it delayed, that was a Yuri. They have changed that, but I don't think they've changed that. I think if it closed all the way from open to close, I think that's a Yuri. Or mimicking a Yuri. And it's a Yuri. Let's go. Hey, alright. Good luck, D. Have fun. Let's go. 2 down, 1 to go. I'm surprised that actually worked, so I'm not gonna lie with you. Alright, one more. One more, and we'll say out of 4 rounds, we got it 3 times. Yeah, we totally didn't get one wrong. It's fine. Okay, there we go. There's some dog here near my water. I didn't like that. Alright, one more time. Let's go. These ones have been surprisingly really helpful. I mean, I should have got the Mimic. I should have gotten that one. It wouldn't have been a problem. But the other two have been really, really nice. Like, way too easy to get. Technically, the Mimic was too. I just didn't think about it in time. Again, oh, sunrise. Again, hindsight is 20/20. Once you see it, you're like, oh, yeah, that makes so much sense. But going into it, I didn't have time to think about the fact that it's like, it shouldn't have spawned in my face. Alright, hiding spot here again. Everything is in order. Door to the basement's open. These doors are open again. And that's what did it. The door slams. The Yuri door slams of the last round. The amount of times I heard that door slam, that drained my sanity fast. That's why he hunted so early. I was like, you hunted a lot quicker than the other two. I just want to say, you were very aggressive on the hunting. Hello, Charlie. Oh, let's go try basement, I guess. Oh, the old basement door is open. I don't like that. I don't like ghosts in the basement. I'm just going to point that out. If it's down here, I'm going to cry. This is the one room in the map I don't want this ghost to be on. Oh, no, it is. It is. I 100% just heard something. I don't know if it was down here for sure, but I definitely heard something move. Okay, we got a mannequin there. If he's not down here, he's close. Okay. I heard a door move. So where have I not been yet? Back here. This door is not like enough to be worried about. Ghosts have to open doors more than this. So if you see a door like this, fantastic. The level just gave you a slightly open door. But if a door is like this, yeah, there's been a ghost here. I've just seen my breath, but I'm not sure. That may have been the light. I don't feel like it was cold enough in here. I think it was just the light. Oh, it is dropping though. Is it gonna keep dropping? Keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down. That's the opposite of down. The other way. Reverse. Go back. Let's try and just thinking about it. I definitely heard a door. Again, it could have been upstairs. Last time, that one round, we heard a ghost that was all the way upstairs. You better not be in my kitchen, sir. That's my go-to hiding spot. You better not. Okay. Slightly cracked. Nothing to worry about right now. It's full, though, so we're not hiding in there. Oh, this one's cracked. Okay, also full. There's too many rooms in this house. There are too many rooms in this house. Oh, there's a scapula here. You want your scapula back? I think this room... Oh, it was cold out here again. Oh, dear. It's cold here. Okay. Alrighty. Coldest I've seen so far has been this hallway. I don't appreciate that. Closet's open. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. This temperature's dropping, and I think it might be the hallway again. It's probably the hallway again. We'll sit here in this closet. We're safe here. If it decides to hunt, maybe we'll get lucky in the third ghost in a row, or fourth ghost in a row, depending if you count that mimic or not. We'll be off speed. It's below 10 here. I think it's this room, or it might be the bathroom or the bedroom next door, but it's cold right here. Wait, okay, you can hunt now. I want to hear you be off speed. The problem is once he hunts, I'm going to have to run for it. If he hunts, I'm only going to have 25 seconds to get out of here. I think it's here, or I think it's one of the 2 bedrooms next door, because it's the only place. It's the coldest we've seen so far. Meaning we're on the right track. Meaning it's here somewhere. Just don't know which one it is. The second I try to leave here, I'm going to get hunted. Because my sanity starts at 185. I'm already pretty much in the danger zone. Here we go. Yeah. Dang it, you're normal. Oh, wrong button. Oh, you came back. Okay, I was gonna say, we can test for yokai now. He came back. He was all the way across the hallway and he came back. Okay, we don't have a yokai. I'm not hearing abnormal throwing. I'm not hearing abnormal door touches. Okay. Not a Fae, not a Dio, not a Moroi. Cross those off, please. That sounded pretty normal, so not a twin, not a Hantu, not a Revenant, and not a yokai. Now, question of curiosity. Is it the bathroom? Or is it actually the hallway? It's the hallway. I think it's the hallway. Back in we go. Alright, so this is a normal speed ghost. This is a problem. It's not below freezing, and this is the coldest room. And it's very normal. Very normal. I've seen nothing. Actually, that's really helpful this time. If I have time... I tossed out my electronics. If it's a Raiju, it'll speed up there. Yeah, it's definitely hallway. Alright, if it comes down this way, it'll go zoom really fast. I only have some door touches happening. I would like to get some evidence in here, because it's very normal. The problem is, for that, I'm going to get back out of the house and back in. And I got one crucifix. It's not going to cover the whole hallway. But I'm not getting freezing, so I don't feel too bad about that right now. Yeah, I've been sitting here, definitely in the room where, I mean, it's very here. It's very close to here. If it's not here, it's one of the next rooms over. I didn't get... Oh, nope, it's here. Alright, game, prove me wrong. It's right here. Alright, I'm sorry. Carry on. Oh, my word. It's not going below 5. I don't think we've got a freezing ghost. That or it's hiding it. It's finally saying here... Why did you event? I can't even see you. You're very hummy. You're very hummy. Okay. Well, we're close to the ghost because the temperature's dropping. Well, we knew that already. It's finally going low, but I think it's because the ghost is right in front of me. The temperature does adjust compared to where the ghost is physically standing. And right now he's sitting like 5 feet in front of me. So I'm not I'm gonna keep watching it go down. I'm gonna let it hunt again. I don't know if this is gonna go below freezing. Scared the living daylights out of me. Still normal speed, did not speed up in front of it spawned right in front of me. Did not speed up with that electronics, so we don't have a Raiju. We have nothing else to go on other than the fact that it's normal right now. We're just very slowly narrowing this down. Very normal. Like, Onryo test is not going to be very helpful right now. Other than it doesn't hunt with a candle, but that's a very weak test right now. Alright, so let's go. Drop you. No, he's not the bathroom. Don't tell me it's the bathroom. No. You're trying to double cross me. This cannot be the bathroom. I checked the bathroom. You spawned in front of me. That was delicious. Excuse me. A little sick today, I think. A little diagonal there. Interesting. Alright. So, there's not much else that I can do. I'm just for the fun of it. Literally for the fun of it. Okay, let's just get him up here. He's acting very normal. I'm seeing nothing that makes me think anything is going to happen. I'm just going to try my luck. I'm going to die, but I'm going to try my luck. I'm not getting up the stairs in one round. I'm going to park that right there, actually. And I'm going to wait. I'll let that hunt finish. Because I'm not getting up the stairs into that hiding spot in 25 seconds and have everything down. So I'm just going to wait for it to finish. It'll be fine. It will be absolutely fine, I'm sure. Nothing will go wrong. Nothing at all. Come on. Do it. Don't prove me wrong and tell me I had time to get up there. You stink. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Why? Why you know what? I wasn't talking in the room. I'm on push to talk. You wouldn't have heard me talking. So you're not angry because you're a yokai. I definitely don't have a sanity. What do you want from me, sir? What you want from me? Spirit's normal, wraith. Wraith or banshee if it comes near me. Spawns near me. Didn't spawn near me. Okay, I feel safer about that now. He's very close. Why is he that close already? Okay, downstairs. It's a lot of objects, but it may not be a lot of things. Okay, let's go. Alright, I need this. Come with me. I don't know why you took that long to hunt. I was literally waiting that whole time for you. Dude, if it's this hole, I'm gonna double check. So if it's over here, I'm gonna be so sad. I think it actually might be. Alright, hang on. Let's drop this, see if it's actually here. Because you shouldn't turn that on otherwise. Okay, where's my thermometer? I drop it at the end of the hallway. There we go. It's so cool. No. It moved to the bathroom. It moved to the bathroom. It's not a Goryo. It moved. It was 100% in here before. Okay, time's up. We're out of time. We're going. There's no reason it should have spawned in the bathroom otherwise. Alright, my crucifix just went off. It's 100% in the bathroom. That's why the shower is on. So we know we're not looking at a Goryo, because Goryos don't change rooms, and it definitely changed rooms. Because we have verification that it was in the hallway before, because we had smoke breath in the hallway. Unless we're being followed, which wouldn't make sense considering it didn't follow me downstairs. That's a nice little slope to a 5, wasn't it? Double check myself right now. I don't see a lot happening. This is being a little bit more of a tricky one. It could have changed rooms. We can say it's officially not a Goryo. Not if it changed rooms. It was 100% in the hallway because we saw the smoke breath in the hallway. Right where I was standing. either means we have a ghost that changed rooms, or we have a ghost that's stalking, and it's just changing rooms depending on where I am. The only thing is, I have never been in this room. I have, other than like the 2 seconds I went to look in that room, I have not been in that room. I have a feeling I had an EMF 5 earlier. I might be getting a Wraith. If I were to mark EMF 5, it would leave Wraith on the table. I'm going to regret everything. I'm gonna leave Spirit Box here for now. I'm gonna take Salt. I don't have a lot to go off right now, other than the fact that it's changed rooms, and I'm sure that's all I've got. Like, it can change rooms. That's not illegal. There's a lot of things messed up here. That's not going to cover the whole room, but it'll do it for now. Okay. We take this one at a time now. We have a writing book. Turn that off. It's spawning right in front of me. What in the world? It's still here. It's still here. I'm still getting smoke breath here. What in the... Did you just happen to spawn at the other end of the hallway? This is almost Bansheeish. This is very Bansheeish right now. I do have a tier 1 parabolic. When this hunt ends, I'm going to go check that bathroom temperature, because it's still saying it's here. Which either means it's changing, or I'm being stalked, because it's definitely here. Okay, I think it's done. Not a Wraith. Okay. That's good to know. No, it's not here. It just turned that shower on at some random point. It's not in here. Off! Okay. It just happened to time it just right to do that. Okay. My time's up. Okay, Goryo's back on the table. Wraith's off. It's spawning right here. And it's not wanting to leave. Okay. So we're back to square one. We know it's not a Wraith, it's Septon Soul. Checking for yokai, which we already know it is, because I already did that test once. I don't know why I did it again. It comes right back. Right back. Alright. We're done. EMF 2, not really what I wanted. Alright, give me the writing book. I gotta move things over here now. I was wrong. We know it's still in the hallway. We're not getting freezing. It has not been freezing this entire time. It's not gonna be freezing. It's going to a 3. That's it. Alright, this is gonna be a little bit of a trickier one. Because right now, I don't have anything. It's not shy. It's spawned in front of me. Technically, I'm still in the ghost room. Even though my sanity is below 35, I'm still in the ghost room, and the event is right in front of me on the other side of the curtain. I'm thinking probably not a shade. It doesn't feel aggressive enough to be an Oni. Not a lot of door touches for a Yuri. We are having things being thrown. I can't say I've heard a Pulti pile, but it's been a lot. It's not a Myling. It's just chilling. It's just hanging out around me. I mean, it keeps going away, but then he's coming back. Like a gory? Like a Goryo or a Banshee would do. Goryo if this is its room, it doesn't want to leave, and Banshee if it's targeting someone, which would be me in this scenario. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Okay. Okay, it's done. Alright, let's go watch the cameras now that we are sure that this is the room. And we are. I don't have anything. This could be a stinky spirit, which I can't test for because I don't have sponges. So I can't even test for spirit right now. Oh my word. I feel like I've had an EMF 5 at some point. 3 to 8. That's a drop down. That's probably an EMF 5, right? That's probably an EMF... Oh, I got one of these stickers. Okay. This might need a level reset. I have seen nothing to be of any help. Oh, and now it writes. Shader spirit. If that was an EMF 5, we have a shader spirit. Okay. Well, I heard it hunting all the way across the house, so I'm pretty sure it's not a myling. That is the thing that's making me think it's an EMF 5. I thought I saw one earlier. I thought I got one on the board. The question is that the evidence I'm getting or the evidence I'm not going to get? Because the board can still give you the third evidence that you're not going to get. And my two options are freezing temperatures or spirit box. And you know what? I've been in that ghost room a very long time, and I've not got spirit box. I'm almost inclined to say this is a spirit. If that is an EMF 5. If we are looking at an EMF 5. I've been in that room for a very long time. And I got spirit box. What's Shay's other one? Just out of curiosity. No, we definitely have ghost writing. Okay, 100% ghost writing. Possible EMF 5. We need to either get freezing temperatures or spirit box. That's the third option. Okay, I'm going back in. Double check EMF 5. It didn't seem to be doing what was in the room, but that's kind of the idea of a spirit. So, let's go try to get EMF 5, I guess. And if we die, let's trade now spirit. That's what I was trying to say. And if we don't get anything, we say it's... I'm going right into it. I'm out of sprint. Was there not no line of sight speed up with that? Why was there no line of sight speed up with that? You can't tell me you didn't see me. You can't tell me you didn't see me. If I put EMF 5 off the table, it's still not an option for a Jen. Okay. All of these ghosts should have line of sight speed up. Even if I take EMF 5 off, every single ghost on this board has line of sight speed up. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know how I survived that. I shouldn't have. I kind of limped down the stairs and made it through that. Okay, I'm gonna listen for a 5. We're leaving that on. That's really, truly... Literally just listening for a 5 right now. That's all I need. I'm not getting spirit box in here. Just want to verify that I have 5. So I think I do. It came out of that room right there, by the way. I think I've got him. I'm almost inclined just to guess spirit and go. It could be a shade, but it's not freezing. And freezing could be hidden. We could have literally it as the hidden evidence. In which scenario I would need the EMF 5 to be right. Shoes messed up in here, sir. I don't think the thermometer is still in here, is it? Okay. Okay, time to go. Overstayed my welcome a little bit. Overstayed my welcome. I think I'll be on my way. I think that was an event. Alright, what do we think? 50-50 shot here. This is a shade or a spirit. If this is EMF 5. If this may not be an EMF 5, I may be hallucinating. I might have to do this again. But of all the things, Pulte is a very high opportunity chance that we have a Pulte. And we don't have an EMF 5. But if we have an EMF 5, and I've seen the drop and I've seen the rise, so I think there's a good chance that we do. I'm just not getting it. And I won't get an EMF 5 if I'm in the room with the shade. That's the main problem. But I'm not going to time test spirit box. I'm not getting freezing, which is what I'm worried about. Because freezing would knock off spirit, but leave shade on the list. And if this is a scenario, this is all the evidence I'm getting, which means I'm not going to get freezing. I'm just going to have to say it's one of the two of them. And take an educated guess. Because I'm not... If this is right, and I do have EMF 5, this is all the evidence I'm getting. I'm not getting a third... I don't know what I was trying for. I'm not going to get a third one. I won't get freezing, and I won't get spirit box. Neither one of those are forced. Alright, I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna... Oh. It's a 50-50 shot. It's an absolute shot in the dark right now. I'm gonna... It has... Because it evented in my face while I was in the ghost room, I'm gonna lean more towards spirit. I may be 1,000 miles off. But I need spirit box or I need freezing. And if I'm right about the EMF 5, which I might be or I might be wrong, we're not getting anything else. The shot in the dark. Could be wrong entirely. We are not. Okay. Alright. Literal 50-50 shot. Hit the bullseye. That is the spirit. This week's challenge, Sanity Survival, complete. I am actually really surprised that worked. I am really happy that worked. Because that was seriously, I was not sure about that at all. I'm just watching the money countdown now. It's fine. Everything is fine. Woo! I'm just gonna sit here in a moment. Just let the music. No, there's no music playing. Let the money count down, and rejoice. It's still going. Literally still going. I can't believe it. That was seriously a 50-50 shot. Like, the only thing I had to go off of was the fact that it evented in front of me while I was in the closet. That was the only thing that told me it may not have been a shade. And my boundaries of, like, what is considered within the ghost room is also enough that it could have been in the other room, I thought originally. And then if it was in the hallway, it wouldn't have counted, but the smoke breath was in the hallway. That was a complicated round. That was so complicated. Oh my goodness gracious. Weekly challenge. So complete. Oh my word. Oh my word. Alright. Alright, let's see. Anything fun happen here? 158. 158 ghost interactions. 3 events and 9 hunts. 6 minutes and 6:48 in the ghost room. 4 and 5 outside. Total time investigating 21 minutes 45 seconds. Admittedly, I think altogether these rounds, even all 4 of these rounds, if I include the mimic round, which I may or may not include it, we'll find out, was quicker than it did last time. It was 1 hour and 9 minutes last time, so that was definitely quicker. Okay. Alright. What do you think? You got one more in us, or you think that's going to be good for tonight? I'm planning on streaming again tomorrow, so I don't want to, like, do too much at one night. I think that might be a good place to go and just stop for tonight. Really, honest to goodness, then we pick it up tomorrow. Because I'm off tomorrow, so I'm guaranteedly streaming something. I'm just deciding if we should go any further or just stop for now. What am I going to call it? Unless there's something, D, that you desire to do, I think I'm going to call it. We'll play some music for a minute. Wait up. I'm sorry, what is that? Okay. What in the world? I was so confused. I'm like, what in the world was that music beginning? Alright. That's what I figured. Alright, D, good night. I will see you later, good sir. Hopefully you had some success in your Minecraft adventures. And I think we're going to call her. I think it's a good idea. We're going to do something tomorrow, I think, for sure. But for now, I think that's a good place to end for tonight. Just a quick little stream to do the weekly challenge. Hope you guys had a good time tonight. I'm going to log off here relatively quickly because I, too, am going to go to bed. It's been a long day. A long, productive day. And it was a good stream. I'll catch you guys all later. Cataclysm, out.